I just can't imagine the United States wants President Kamala Harris. I don't think anybody wants that. Nobody wants that. I mean, maybe some people would prefer that over President Trump, but nobody wants that. Nobody wants President Newsom either. Nobody believes in that guy. The guy's a con man. I mean, everything he did in California, from trying to mandate vaccines for kids, when it was totally unnecessary, to being caught out in public without a mask and lying about the fact that he was outdoors.
Yeah.
All of it. It's just, nobody believes in that guy. He's just a politician. Just a stone-cold, narrative-driven politician. You know, and it's, nobody thinks he's a real human. Whether you like Trump or not, whether you think he's corrupt or not, that's a human being. You know what that guy is. Same thing with RFK Jr. Whether you believe that he's correct about vaccines or whether you believe his policies would be effective, and you know that's a human being. With Newsom, you've got like this construct, this cardboard cutout of a person.
And I must warn you that the footage is graphic and not suitable for all audiences. So if you have young children or anyone susceptible to what could potentially be seen here close by, do not let them watch this video without parental supervision and having the ability to answer and address questions that they may have after you see what just happened.
Hey, hold on. Hit my car, bro. My baby hit my car. All you gotta do is touch this. Oh, my baby hit it. Oh, my baby hit it. Oh, my baby hit it. Hit it. I did it. Oh, my kids, and ain't finna move it. And ain't finna move it. And ain't finna move it. Because if she hit it, it's dead. I'ma drag that right out of it. Wonder why?
Yes, sir.
Our communities look like they look. That we have violence every single day.
Speak the truth.
Deal! It is just not on us. It is on the corporate citizens that come into our community and ravage our community. And Walmart, you should be absolutely ashamed of yourself.
Walmart has announced a new round of store closures, including one of the largest locations on Chicago's South Side.
Walmart closing half of its Chicago stores today.
Same day that Walmart announced it will close 4 stores in Chicago. That's half of its stores in the Windy City.
Walmart is moving out, closing half of its stores in Chicago, saying they haven't been profitable in 17 years and lose millions of dollars a year.
The company said in a statement, quote, "The simplest explanation is that collectively our Chicago stores have not been profitable."
You are the reason that our communities lack the investment that they have. We should not have to go out of our communities to find jobs. We should not have to go out of our communities to get medicine.
These stores lose tens of millions of dollars a year. Their annual losses nearly doubled in just the last 5 years.
He started. Huh? That's what he started. Who? He put his neck on that man's neck and said we weren't going to do shit.
Unceremoniously abandoning these neighborhoods will create barriers to basic needs for thousands of residents. While near-term arrangements will be made for workers, I fear that many will find that their long-term opportunities have been significantly diminished. And Southside elected officials are also responding, issuing a joint statement, and it reads in part, closing 4 stores in 5 days is unethical. A especially since Walmart claims these stores have not been profitable since 2006. If Walmart cared about the community they belong to for nearly 2 decades, they would have implemented strategies to combat their rising prices, the likely root cause of their decline in earnings.
Oh yeah,
He did that.
that's fine and all, but you know we lost our Walmart. But you know we lost our Walmart, right?
Is it ours?
Huh?
Is it ours?
Yes, because it's in our community. Guess where we're gonna go for our Christmas?
So we're not smart enough to build our own Walmart? Are we not smart enough to take out a loan and build our own shit?
Because they'll let us, right?
We gotta put our money together. We ain't gotta let nobody let us.
I would love to see that happen.
Now we got a person shot. Chicago.
We were just downtown in Chicago trying to shop, trying to get some food. And we were walking down the street, and there was a really big group of guys, a really big group of people.
And girls.
Yeah, guys and girls. And, DJ had my hand, and he was trying to lead me through the crowd of people. And they pushed him, they pushed me. And as soon as they pushed me, I told DJ, I said, hey, they just shoved me.
And it was a mob of about 60 to 100 people.
They said they're gonna kill us. They turned around and, started fighting,
They were shoeless. They didn't have they were looking for their phones, but it was no point because the phones had been taken.
Cops drove right by it. Act like they didn't see anything.
I literally went out into the street and stopped and held my hands up to a police car and asked them to stop and motioned them over to what was going on. And they just cut a path around me and just kept going. I got told by the desk sergeant that this was going to happen. It was going to keep happening because Brandon Johnson got elected. That floored me. I told told the couple that I was going to go home to find them some shoes so that they wouldn't be barefoot for the rest of the night.
Lawless in the streets, mass craze and chaos. We're seeing this happening more and more here recently from cities that are more often than not typically run by the left. Democratic political government lawmakers voted into office, allowing the criminals of these cities to basically destroy everything around them, drive businesses out, and force people to be stuck and trapped in this dangerous, chaotic situation. And that is only just getting started. We are scratching the surface here. As you can see, video footage from the latest event happening in New York City after a popular content creator, Twitch streamer, influencer, riots ignite in the streets, craziness, dangerous situations, huge crowds, thousands, tens of thousands, possibly, of people outraged, destroying property, endangering people, passerbys, tourists, travelers. The police have been released to try to control the situation, ultimately taking into custody and charging Kai Cenat for inciting a riot over some PlayStation giveaways. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. My name is Kevin, Kevin in all caps, youtube.com/@Kevin247. Please do me a favor, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you check out the free links in the description down below. And please enjoy this video and pay close attention to what I have to share with you. Because it's not just New York, and it's not just Chicago, and it's not just Seattle. It's happening all over the country, but there is a common denominator. Now, with that being said, let's talk about our current Vice President, VP POTUS, Kamala Harris, and her recent slip up, as she tends to say what's on her mind, unfortunately, and the media catches hold of it as she talks about our local community banks. Here, check this out.
And so for years, we have worked to expand investment in community banks. Because you see, community banks specialize in providing loans and financial assistance to small business owners. In particular, those in overlooked and underserved communities, including rural communities. And as the name suggests, community banks are in the community.
Now, we already know that the banks are already in a questionable situation, especially with the challenges that we face with the US dollar, CBDC, FedNow actually being launched and bank accounts being converted and transferred overnight without people's knowledge. Certain banks actually taking money out of people's accounts and not giving it back. And everything else that's going on behind the scenes, behind the curtains that they don't want us to know about. Now, what's most important here is that we pay attention and we plan and prepare to protect ourselves from all that is being built up to work against us. And this was previously the amazingly high and insanely huge increases to inflation after having seen major increases and jumps in home prices, creating an unaffordable housing housing crisis, further adding to the pain and struggle of this cost of living crisis. Add on top of that, increased mortgage rates, yada, yada, yada. The list goes on and on. I don't even know if I can really put together in words, in one video, everything that has been built up against us. And this was after the crazy food shortage fiasco of 2022, which we aren't out of the woods just yet, folks. Please pay close attention. There's a link in the description for you guys to join the newsletter. Please sign up because there's going to be some valuable information I'm going to release to those who are on the list for the newsletter. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to get ready to fight back and potentially win. That is the beauty of it, is we can possibly win, but we have to be ready to fight. That information is going to be put together, compiled into a simple and easy to digest package. And I hope that you guys really pay close attention to it because it's going to be very important, very vital, very valuable to us all. Now, I've been reading your comments and I've been seeing the messages and I've been getting the DMs and I've been paying attention to everybody sharing information on Patreon. And I understand that the biggest problem we have right now unanimously seems to be the cost of living, the inability to afford daily life expenses, how your budget is getting out of hand, getting away from you. And it's almost as if you can't keep your head above water. It's nearly impossible to get by week to week and make it paycheck to paycheck. With rent increases and other price increases to monthly utility costs, heat, water, electricity, food prices going up. Insurance is a huge issue, whether it's automotive or car insurance. More importantly, homeowners insurance, as we are seeing massive exodus out of the state of Florida and California, and other states are next on the list. Look, we can look back at history and everything that we have been dealt so far, let's just say we were served this shit sandwich, excuse my language, we were served this shit sandwich back in 2020. And since then, we have been continuously receiving more and more sides to go along with this main course entree, if you know what I mean, Brandon. So with that being said, this is just another side course added to the meal. And now we've got insurance companies, farmers pulling out of Florida, and not just Florida, leaving folks here with the last resort being citizens now picking up millions of policies, and it's only beginning. It's only just now starting, and there's some crazy changes happening that they haven't yet revealed yet that I hope that you guys are prepared for. And this is going to then permeate and trickle out throughout the country to other insurance providers, to other policyholders, to other homeowners. And it's not going to stop at homeowners insurance. It's going to have what they would describe as a top-down or trickle-down effect, or Biden would put it, from the inside out, and then infect the other insurance policies and everyone else in the process, all for the greater purpose and sole focus of recapturing and regaining all that they have lost, which is billions and billions of dollars of wealth that was somehow managed to slip out of their fingertips and into the hands of the citizens through these CARES Acts and stimulus checks and COLA increases and Social Security up adjustments and Social Security recipient payments, SSA, SSI, SSDI, EBT, pandemic EBT, PEBT. They want it back. They want it back. They want that back tenfold and with a pound of flesh. I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are prepared. Please make sure you click the link in the description down below and sign up for your newsletter. You're not going to want to miss what I have to share with you. Until next time, you guys take care. Be safe. I'll see you real soon.